Welcome to the Vintage Vibe Love Lounge podcast with your hosts Laura and Aneela, where timeless romance meets modern wisdom.
I am so excited about today's episode. Welcome back to the Vintage Vibe Love Lounge. I'm Laura.
And I'm Aneela. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and impactful topic: love languages and connection. We'll be exploring how understanding love languages can strengthen relationships, especially later in life.
That's right, Aneela. The concept of love languages comes from Dr. Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Love Languages. I know so many people have heard about it, and I believe, and I know you do as well, Aneela, that it's a fantastic tool. This book is about the different ways people express and receive love. And understanding your own love language and your partner's can make a huge difference in how you connect and communicate.
Exactly, Laura. I absolutely love this book. Here are the 5 love languages. They are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. I know which one are my favorite, but let's break them down and discuss how they can impact relationships.
So let's start with words of affirmation. This love language is all about verbal expressions of love, compliments, words of appreciation, and encouraging words are key.
Yes, words of affirmation. I love this one because I can resonate with it deeply. Going back to my childhood when I was younger and I didn't realize I had dyslexia. I was really picked on at school. I also was very awkward looking. So when I hear, way to go, you're so smart, you look great, it means the world to me. I feel so loved by whether it's my partners, my friends, my circle of family. It just means the world. So if your partner's love language is like mine, words of affirmation, make sure to express your love verbally to them. And it can be as simple as phrases as I love you, or I'm so proud of you, or you did an amazing job, or even thank you, babe, you're just amazing. I mean, it makes them feel so valued and appreciated simply through those words.
Next, we have acts of service. This one's mine. For some, actions speak louder than words. And what I say all the time is, all I hear are your actions. That's how I translate that. So doing something helpful or kind for your partner is a powerful way to show love.
Ah, you're a girl of active services, huh? That's your love language? It makes sense because you're always doing so much for others. So I guess in reciprocation, that is your love language. Okay. This, you guys, could be anything, right? From cooking a meal, running errands, or helping out with household chores. It really boils down to showing your love through actions and helping make your partner's life feel easier. And Laura, that's what you do. You do help make life easier for those that are trying to run their businesses. So now that I know that that's your love language, girl, I will definitely be doing some acts of services just for you.
So sweet. Your words of affirmation are wonderfully appreciated, and you always show up. So I adore you. Thank you. Thank you. The third love language is receiving gifts. This isn't about materialism in any way. It's about the thoughtfulness and effort behind the gift. A meaningful token can really make your partner feel cherished.
Right. It's the thought that counts. A gift can be a symbol of love and appreciation. It shows that you're thinking of them and wanted to make them feel special.
And quality time. This is another important love language. It's all about giving your partner your undivided attention. Being fully present and engaged when you're together is very, very crucial.
Yes, by far, quality time is one of the most important love languages for me. And coming from a family of 7 children, It was so chaotic in our house, and I thrived on the time that I could get alone with my mom. So I would wait till my siblings went into their room to study or sleep. And that was my time when I would jump in bed with her, get under the covers with her, and just want to talk. And it made me feel so loved that she would give me her undivided attention to listen and hear what I was saying. So quality time means putting away distractions and truly focusing on each other. Whether it's a quiet dinner at home or a weekend getaway, quality time helps strengthen the bond and it creates lasting memories. For me, it did leave memories of me and my mom bonding. I felt so loved that she would allow me to lay there in her arms, hear me, see me, and that just made me feel so loved.
Yes, and I think we need to reiterate too that in this day and age of the phones that are attached literally as an appendage, this is super, super important. Not only for quality time and being focused and putting away distractions for all of us. I think having quote unquote rule, if you would, to put your phone completely off and out of the way when you're have that time, whether you're at dinner or whether you're just at home and, having your quality time. And then finally, the fifth love language we have is physical touch. This love language includes everything from holding hands to a warm hug or a gentle touch on the arm. Physical connection can be incredibly comforting and reassuring. And regardless of your love language, I really truly believe at my core that because we are all in this flesh vessel, that this is something that all of us crave. Some are uncomfortable with it, and there's reasons for that. But I do feel like because it is one of our five senses, it's kind of a requirement.
Yes, physical touch can communicate love and care in ways that words sometimes can't. It's a powerful way to stay connected and show affection. We do this in team sports, right? When we're with our team and something good happens, we high five each other, we bump our chest or stomachs or whatever we do. We form that physical touch. We let them know, hey, I got you, or hey, way to go. And it is so powerful. In fact, they did a study with premature babies, and I think it was particularly on twins that were, premature, and they put them in incubation. They separated the babies, and they did an experiment where the nurses would go in and take the babies out. One stayed in the incubation, one didn't, and would hold them and cradle them, rock them, and so forth. And the one that actually got the touch, that human connection with the nurses, that premature baby was rapidly improving its health and growing faster than the one that was left alone in the incubation. So it really is a very powerful love language. And to your point, I know, like what you said, Laura, some people are really hesitant about that, but there is something so powerful because we're energy. We feel energy, we pick up on energy. And so physical touch can be one of the most powerful things, a form of letting another person know that they are cared for.
Understanding these love languages can transform your relationship. It's about recognizing how you and your partner express and receive love and making an effort to speak each other's love language on a regular basis.
And it's especially important as we get older. Our needs and the way we connect can change. So having this understanding can help navigate those changes and keep the relationship going strong. It's like you said, Laura, it's all about communication. Be honest, talk, and together you'll figure out each other's love languages.
One thing to keep in mind is that everyone has a primary love language. And like I said, mine is acts of service. Of course, you can hear like physical touch would be another one of mine. I've even talked about that in previous episodes. But we can appreciate all five to some extent, and we need to understand all of them because we have little bits and pieces of all of them in ourselves and in our partners and or partners that we're seeking. So knowing this can really help you balance and approach in how you show love. And don't forget to communicate openly about your love languages. Have conversations about what makes each of you feel loved and appreciated. It can truly be a game changer in your relationship.
For example, if your love language is quality time, but your partner's is act of service, you might spend quality time together while also doing something helpful for them. And it's about finding that balance and meeting each other's need. It goes right back again to what Laura said. Have communication, talk about it with each other, understand it, and then implement it into your relationship.
Now, before we wrap up, let's leave our listeners with a little homework. Go take the love language quiz with your partner and have a discussion about the results. We'll leave the link in the show notes because it can be so much fun. And if you haven't done this before, it's such an enlightening experience. And it's also something that we incorporate into our Charm School course because it is, again, like we said, such a powerful tool.
Absolutely. The more you understand each other, the stronger your connection will be. So take the time to learn each other's love language and make an effort to speak them daily. It will truly help improve your relationship with each other.
Thank you all so much for joining us on episode 7 of the Vintage Vibe Love Lounge. We do hope you found this discussion and all of our discussions very helpful and inspiring. Please keep spreading love and understanding. It is our hope that you continue to spread love and more understanding in your relationships.
Great idea, Laura. And remember, love is about growing and evolving together. Embrace each other's differences and find joy in learning how to love each other better every day. And don't forget to tune in next Wednesday when we are going to have a discussion about the importance of boundaries in love. We'll be discussing healthy boundaries and their role in nurturing fulfilling relationships.
I'm excited about that one. So until then, take care and keep that vintage vibe alive.
Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Until next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the Vintage Vibe Love Lounge. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on Instagram at Vintage Vibe Match. Remember, love knows no age. Get out there and find your vibe and keep vibing with us until next time. Connect with us at findyourvintagevibe.com.